And we are live. What's going on, everybody? How is everyone tonight? Good one, Gord. Good one, Gord and Jen. Passing the buck. Passing the buck. Good try. So we still have to come up with a consensus. Maybe what we'll do is we'll do a split, a 50-50 split, because I think we pretty much have come to the same thing. We'll just do it 50-50. All right, guys. So, any wins this week so far? I want to hear wins. Wins. Pop it up there. We're going to pop you in the room if you got some wins for us. Let's start this off on a good note. Had a good weekend, but a busy one as well. So anybody got any wins? Playback on this has been disabled. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what he means. Do you know what that means, Mike?
No, I don't. Miguel, let us know what you mean, buddy.
Someone bang on the computer screen is out. Here we go, Robert. That's. I'm not sure that's very effective though. Banging on the screen.
Worth a shot.
worth a shot. It's not like the TV where you just like bang on the TV in hopes that it comes back on again. Same here. What is all this same here stuff? I don't know what it means.
That must be about Miguel's message.
They can't.
Disabled. Disabled by the video on it. They got from our website.
Is there something in there that we change inside there? I've never even gone. All I do is press the play.
No. We're live.
Oh, my son just said he gets that sometimes when YouTube videos aren't working.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they just...
Everyone can see what's going on right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone in the room can see what's going on?
Yeah, I can see everything.
Well, I can see. You guys can see. I'm just talking about.
But we're the administrators, so I wonder if that's because we can see it. I have it on YouTube. Why are they on YouTube?
Oh, they're streaming it on YouTube. Why are they watching it on YouTube? Yeah, you guys should be using the webinar jam link that you guys get. What I pay for this thing for?
Okay. Let's see here.
How many people tonight are on?
This is just the team, sweetie. Huh. It is not streaming on regular channel. I don't understand. I don't even know.
I log in as a spectator.
All right. Well, if you guys can see and you guys can type in the screen right now, this is what's going on. So I'm not sure what we're seeing as that's happening, but let's move forward here. Does anyone here have any wins this week? Anything that they were struggling with? I can see you on YouTube, but not on the webinar link. Weird.
I just posted the emergency link again, so they can try that.
Yeah, I also have that. Let me see here. Oh, let me see. I'm going to go to the webinar. Enter now. Watch this video on YouTube. Playback on other websites has been disabled by the video owner. What the hell? Yeah, that's what's happening right now. I just clicked on the link, Mike.
Did you log in first and then as the...
I just go in and grab the presenter link and I click on it. That's all I do.
I signed in as the moderator link after you. That's weird. I don't know why I would do this.
You think it's something with webinar jams?
It sounds like it, yeah.
All right, well, let's move on. I mean, everybody can still get to it via the YouTube thing, so
Well, yeah, and we're recording too, so we can always do a replay.
Yeah, you guys can send the It's still messed up on my end. It shouldn't be. I guess we can watch on YouTube. Comment on the webinar link. Yeah, exactly. So watch it on the YouTube. Click on the YouTube, and then comment on the. What a gong show that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do not know what's going on here. Why we're having this issue.
He's out now. Of the kitchen now.
Let me see if I go to the YouTube. On here, why we're having this issue. Yeah, you can watch it on the YouTube.
Now. Of the kitchen now.
Yeah, weird. Well, if anyone here, can you guys all get on the YouTube here, or am I going to have to like cut out this session and restart it again because it's kind of useless if you guys can't see anything? Okay, so Miguel, it's pretty much so. There we go. Restart it again. It's useless if you guys can't see anything. Yeah, it looks like everyone's doing it on there. So everyone in the room. So who's in the room? See how many people are in here. Oh, we got 15 attendees today. Zach, Miguel, Shane, Jordan, Ariana, MK.
So strange.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. All right, so on with the good thing. I want to hear somebody out here tell me they have a win this week. Something, whether it be you posted a video, whether you got some people coming to the webinar this week, whether you've been dealing, good messages between people, whatever it is. Give me a win so I can bring you into the webinar. Anyone? You got 2 new videos? Perfect, Jordan. There's a win. Making video content is important. You made them today? How'd they turn out? I noticed that your last video definitely got some improvement. Everyone was saying that definitely some improvements there. We got some newbies here. I'd love to know who MK is. Who is MK? I see you're in the house tonight. I see you're on the webinar here, but I have no idea who you are. I know who everyone else is.
Actually, you know what? That's my test. That's my test email.
Oh yeah, you got. Well, yeah. So we got Mike. He's doubled up here.
I can't help it. I'm bipolar.
Shailene's got some wins. I know that. Shailene's done. She's been out there doing some YouTube videos or some videos with her selfie stick, and I know she's getting lots of traction. She made one of the newbie mistakes, which I know other people have done it, where she made a new video and then forwarded the GoDaddy domain to the blog, and then started running traffic and forgot to unforward it. So she was right. She was like, "Why am I not getting any leads?" Yeah, it sucks. Wow, that's not a small. That's 1,000 likes on your page already, and Jesse just started that.
Nice.
Jesse's brand new. He's actually going to come up to. He's the guy coming up to the mansion. He's coming all the way down from the U.S. to come to the mansion. So he's our new guy. Honest mistake, yeah. So yeah, Shailene's been out there. 70 likes this week. Good, guys. I mean, it looks like everyone's kind of getting to where they need to be. I can't tell. You posted my first video. Carrie posted my first video yesterday. I mean, guys, that's going to be your ticket, your home run. I know Gord today was telling me that he's got Jen's video running at 27 cents.
25 now.
25 for a conversion.
What?
Yeah.
For a conversion?
Conversion.
17-cent link clicks.
And you need to get over here and run our ads.
I got every one of her ads is under 50 cents right now. She's got 3 of them going. Under 50 cents.
That's so crazy.
Are you guys using Ad Espresso or Facebook Manager?
Add espresso.
Zach, you've been away from civilization. Yeah, he's been using Adespresso. I love Adespresso. I'm going to show you guys something tonight, too. I also figured out how to get income on Adespresso for US. So we can do income. We could do net worth. Like you can click on net worth, like millions, $500,000 net worth.
Really? In Canada, too?
No. So that was the problem. So what I was doing is I'd always choose both countries, but then it would omit you from options because you had Canada there, right?
No,
so
it's US.
Yeah, so you omit, you do US, and then do your spend with that, and then take a percentage and put it towards another ad with Canada.
Gotcha.
10 conversion, but it cost me $4.35 each. Ouch. That's the whole. Well, I mean. Ouch is only the case if you're not getting any buyers, but you know the number has gotten what you want to be is under $2. $2 and under is the magic number. So it's just a matter of finding your audience. And Shane loved the ad and stuff like that. You know, I know that you have another ad that you're getting built right now. I think maybe we were just talking as a team. Maybe try and get it down to like the 3 to 4 minute mark. Might be a little bit better for optimization. Yeah, Adespresso, I got to say, it cut the learning curve, didn't it? Cut the learning curve down, Gord, by a long shot.
It's a lot for you, and it's pretty simple.
Yeah, it's click by click.
Yeah, super easy. I find you can do more too. Like it's easier to add splitting it, right?
Yeah, the splitting ads and stuff like that as well too. Absolutely. So, anything, Caitlin, that you can add to this? I know you're putting together. That sheet is going to be like for all the new people, step by step, all the way through. You know, from setting up a Skype account, all the things to like getting your own video, what they need to submit to you, thank you page, so that'll kind of like eliminate this chaos of what's next and what do I do this. It'll be like a checklist, right, Caitlin? They'll have like a checklist that they'll just go through.
Yeah, it'll have step by step everything that they need to do. Besides just the training, it'll have like all the questions that you get on a daily basis. It'll be all in one document.
Yeah, so it'll be like, you know, you come in, you send in your paperwork, and then from sending in your paperwork, get a Skype account, add somebody on Skype, and then from there, if you want to do your first videos, what do you need to do if you want your landing page to be you and yours? Are you going to brand yourself, or are you going to use somebody else's videos? And if you do, you've got to send her a picture, you've got to give us what you're going to use for your tagline at the top, we need a thank you video because we need congruency. So that's what it is. It's going to be like a newbie, step-by-step checklist that you need to go through to be the most effective. And I'll always say, using other people's ads are crap. Oh, and I do have something new that just came up, and this is huge, massive. Actually, I'm going to put this up here right now in the group. Where are we? There we go. I'm going to post this in the group chat here because Facebook did an algorithm change. And everyone in here is going to want this. There we go. Boom. Just had to send it to myself. Here we go. So what happened was a lot of people are using what they call clickbait. So clickbait is like, you know, and they give some suggestions in there where you leave out, you know, you'll never believe what happened to this girl after this, question mark, question mark, question mark, and you know, you have to click on the video to find out the rest of the results. That's what they call clickbait, right? So, and stuff like putting like shocking, you know, this kind of stuff, those words and those key things in there, they kind of don't really tell you too much about that it's an online business, right? And they don't really like that. So they've actually switched out the algorithm now. So the algorithm's going to like totally increase your cost per. So we need to start becoming more effective on how we're going to market our videos, right? So mine's been doing decent. You know, how I fired my boss, and was able to spend time with my family. In the video, it says watch video, so when they watch the video, it tells them about how I'm building an online business, right? How it was easy. So using those into perspective without being like shocking, money, you know, this kind of stuff, that stuff they don't like. And apparently from the feedback they're getting from users, it's not giving them a good user experience because they have to click on it to find out what it is. So they want you to be more transparent with your ads. So that's another thing. Anybody else out there have any wins? Like anybody getting under $2 conversions right now? Anybody? No? All right, guys, I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to show you guys some stuff that I have on AdEspresso. Can you guys see my screen?
Yep.
Perfecto. So this would be good for you guys in the USA. Because, let's go like this. So you're going to see here, this doesn't look like your guys' Facebook, but I'm going to show you some categories here.
Oh. Oh.
So, just figured this out today. So, if you're in the United States of America, this is crazy, the stuff that you guys can target. You can go where work and you can actually see the total liquid investable assets that they have available to themselves. And you can go through and target people based on that. Purchase behaviors. In the market, likely to be a small business. Personal finance. Income. Literally, you can target people that have money all the way down. So, I mean, as you can see with mine, if you look, you'll see on the right-hand side, it says 6.9 million people. Well, you just go like this, and it'll start adjusting. I know it says 0 people right now, but that'll change. So I have a lookalike audience that I've built, and I can get people between. Wow, what a difference, eh? When I drop from 50, when I go from 75,000 all the way up from there, it went down to 670,000. So the average medium that I see is between 50 and 75,000, and that's 1.4 million people. So I can actually go through these. I can go in the home. I can go generation. This is a good one too. Generation X and millennials. 1.4 million people. So you can continue to go throughout all this and like totally narrow it down. And then once you have it narrowed it down, right, now basically everything that you're going to send out, you're going to send it out to people that you know at least have a family income, or at least they make an income of $50,000, all the way up to, I don't know, what is it, up to over 500 grand, which I don't think is that many. Yeah, it didn't remove anything. So over $500,000. So these are things under interested in, relationship status, and advanced demographics in Facebook. So right now I'm just targeting males because that's who I've been able to connect with the best, and I've had the best results. So I have between the ages of 20 and 40 that have an income between 50,000 to 500,000, and that's what I've done for creating it. And that's my campaigns. If you look over here, I go to my campaigns. Oops. So I'm running around $1.83. And I've been running this same one. Now today was the first, or no, yesterday was the first day that I actually started on this new video ad And it's costing me more because right now I've got to find out my audience. So I'm doing some testing. So if you see here, I've got between 150,000 up to 500,000. That's all I'm targeting. It's costing me way too much money, and I would not suggest all you guys to do this. But I'm doing some split testing to try and find it so that I can find an audience, right? And this number is not even that great now. I'm at like 0.5%, and the number you want to be at is roughly around 1%. And obviously far less than $5.12. So, and then it just breaks it down list by list, which ones are generating me the most, which they're almost like identical. And my relevancy score is low, and the reason my relevancy is scored low is because these numbers, this number specifically actually, the 0.489, is not around the 1% mark. When you're around the 1% mark, that shows more relevance, and then Facebook's going to feed your Facebook. So if this doesn't get cleaned up in the next 2-3 days, I'll stop running this ad. I'm still getting a high conversion rate, so the people that are clicking, I'm still getting at 50%. So 50% of the people that are clicking on it are still submitting their email addresses, right? So that's another good key point that we have on our side is we have a converting landing page. That works. So that was a big win for me this week that I was able to find these statistics. So you guys are able to go in there, and I would never suggest choose more than 2 interests, whether it be oil and gas. I'm going to tell you right now, guys, there's so many of the people using oil and gas, tons. Brian Hodson, he built his whole thing on oil and gas, all of it. So that's a huge thing as well. So that's what I'm doing. I'm showing you guys exactly what I'm doing. Gord has become like the sensei of this whole thing. I mean, he's doing better than I'm doing. He's getting like 27 cents or 25 cent email submits. So they're submitting for 25 cents. That's unheard of. That's like way above and beyond even with me. I don't know how he's doing it. Must be Jen's Rockstar videos of some sort. So that's what I showed there. So maybe Gord, what I'm going to do, I'm going to shut off my share screen, and I'm going to pass it over to you, and maybe you can give us some insights on some of the things that you're doing for some of the yeah, that was on Adespresso, guys. But those same things that I was showing you there, those behaviors and stuff like that, Jordan, those are there as well in the Facebook module. So I'm going to pass you over to Gord now. Maybe Gord can show you guys some highlights, some things that he's doing that's working really well for him so that it can be passed down to you guys so you guys can do the same thing. Oh, yeah, man, Jordan, if you're in the oil and gas, man, whew, dude, you're going to rock that. That's what you do. You're going to create, you're going to show, a perfect ad for you would be you, yourself, having pictures or something of your old job and where you are now. You could even be just sitting in front of a laptop and have a picture in front of it and show the before and after. That's huge, right? That's like very, very, very visual, massively. Jordan, which one is Jordan? Is Jordan part of the team, so far? He is? Awesome. So you should get on that. So Gord, maybe you can give us some insight now.
I'm basically doing the same thing you're doing. I think the key to Jen's videos is it's the video itself. Like, it's just bringing in, I don't know why. I've tried testing. I've done the exact same thing running my video, the same targets as Jen's running, and I always get a winner with her ad, but not mine. I'm just.
Well, she was way more pretty than you.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, but like I said, I was just looking at the ads right now. Like, there's nothing over 50. There's one ad that's just over 50 cents, and they're all over 50%.
And is that 50%? That's 50 cents per conversion, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The click-through on the new lookalike income ad is at almost 3%.
That's crazy. That's insane. 3% is like 1% is good. 3%? That's why you have it so cheap.
Yeah. Every one of the ads is over 2%.
So I guess my question to you is she mainly targeting females, or is she targeting men as well?
Mostly females, because it depends. I let the ad run and I let it optimize so I can split that all the time.
Yeah.
Most of the people that are coming in are females.
That's that connection thing, right? Females bring in females, male bring in males, right?
Yeah.
Or if you create an ad, I'm about to go get. Next week. I'm doing a video shoot. I'm gonna do like a one-on-one. I'm gonna bring my family and stuff like that into it, and we're gonna do a. I'm gonna do. I hired the same company that's doing the one at the mansion, and only 2 interests. Shane, the only reason I choose 2 interests is because when you start choosing like millions of different interests, it's really hard. You're going to spend more on split testing because you want to be able to find out which interests are going to be the ones. So if you put, a bunch of different, so if you put like, for example, 5 different income values in 5 different interests, it's now got to split test each one of those, and then female, male, that kind of stuff, right? So you're creating a whole bunch more ads to find the right one that's going to work, if that makes sense. So I've been running for the last 2 months on autopilot the same video. Jen's got so much new stuff, much new stuff. What are you using for your swipe on your ad? Your tag, your comments.
Comments.
So what does your ad say?
Her ad, the one that I'm running.
Yes.
I'll just have to tell you here. This video. That's still the first ad she's ever ran. This is the one we're still running since we started.
But what is the tagline? What are you typing at the top? You know how I put "How I Fired My Boss"? What do you put up there?
How I Fired My Boss, stopped working late night shifts in a restaurant.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's crazy, and it's getting 3%. It's all about the video.
Yeah, had over 110,000 views now.
10,000 views.
And like we're not spending. I think we're spending on that video right now maybe $30 a day.
I spend over 100 on mine, and I don't get that kind of traction. I'm at like $2.
Yeah.
But Jen's getting the female emotional connection with them as well, right? Caitlin, what about you? Are you running anything in ads right now?
No, all my ads got shut off a while ago, and then I've just been busy. I haven't been able to turn anything back on because you guys have had so many people come in.
Yeah, we have. We've had a really strong last. I mean, we have what? How many people, Gord?
There's been like at least 10 people come in. Like between everybody, there's probably been like at least 10 people come in the last like week.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's growing. It's growing and growing and growing. And there's a bunch of other people. Actually, I just got in some more. Another person's sent in their paperwork. Leonard Gentle sent in his paperwork. I know you've got Brittany coming in and 2 other people that you just brought in.
Yeah, we have 2 people's paperwork right now.
Yeah, it's crazy. It just starts to cascade. And I think I'm officially, if I remember, Shane sold his first trifecta. Nice. Congrats on that. To Dave Keiko. And then, is Dave on here tonight? No, I don't see Dave on here tonight. He doesn't know, but he's got Dave's got a trifecta sold as well. I sold it for him to his friend, but we're keeping it on the D-low until it actually takes place. So she's coming to the mansion too. Her name's Helena. So he's going to be pretty stoked about that. So can you guys add anything to any of the ads or anything that we're putting out right now? Caitlin? I mean, I know you're also in the elite group and you watch that weekly. Is there anything that you can add in information-wise that they should be looking for? I gave them that thing on the clickbait stuff.
I think the biggest thing is just your video, your headline, and your testing. I mean, you don't really know if something's going to work until you test it. For instance, we think that things are going to rock, and then they totally flop, and then something that you're like, oh, I don't know, I'll just test it, try it out, and then it's awesome. So yeah, biggest thing is just your video and your headline, getting people to click on your ad, click on your link.
That's huge. It's all about the ad, guys. It's literally. I can't wait till this mansion and then getting this ad that's going to be done professionally and like everyone's going to be in it and stuff like that. It's going to be really, really good. And we're I think other than like Gang, like the main guys, we're the only ones doing our own little mansion getaway and our own little videos and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure we're the only ones. So
Yeah.
videos are the number one way to get your content through it and transparent on Facebook. And if they're all that, they're fine. They're good to go. So that's the key. That's the key with it all. Does anyone have any questions? I get tons of questions.
Maybe Jen should give us some tips on videos. Give everybody some tips on videos.
I don't know. Honestly, I think what you guys got to do is just try everything and, you know, be careful and mindful. Caitlin and Jeff were really, really good about telling us about what we should and should not say on Facebook. So be careful what you're saying, like in regards to, you know, making money, you know, firing your boss, just your content, be very careful. But I think the more real you are, like the video that we spent time on, like I spent 3 hours for me, it was a long time to figure it out. And we got nothing on it. But then a video you do in your car, a video you do in a park, people like it. So just post more real stuff of yourself or, you know, your family or things that are important to you, and really get that point across about, you know, what it is that you want, and it'll just it's just easier that way, I think.
That's a really good point because I find that like people are getting so desensitized to very hypey stuff, like shocking this and fire your boss that and blah blah blah, that people get very desensitized to it. So when they see a real video where you're just like you're telling a story and you're being super genuine, I find that has much more of an impact. Even with the emails that we all send, like we've done both. Like sometimes we'll send like this super hypey like click now, and those don't get a very good open rate, they don't get a very good click-through rate, but when it's like very conversational style email, it does really well. It gets way better open rates and stuff.
Yeah, really. You get more emotional engagement.
Yeah, so
Exactly.
I guess a way to talk about enthusiasm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, your energy and your emotion. You want to make people feel something when they watch your video or they read your stories or something like that. You want to make them feel something and feel your energy. If you have good energy and you're excited, like you tell your story and like you can portray that emotion, but then you talk about clicking on the webinar or clicking on your link and blah 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 and get them excited for that, it'll do well.
Yeah, totally. That's so true.
It's a very, 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 very much so to do with energy. So if you can keep your energy like positive and feel like you have conviction behind it,
yeah,
right? That draws them in because it seems real to them, right? It doesn't seem like it's made up, right? So that's why even the video that I'm going to be building, it's still going to have like us like talking like real. It's not going to be like just a bunch of raw hyped up crap, right? It's going to be there's going to be like real stuff in content in there. Question: when you do new videos, you season them first, or should you go ahead and post it and start split testing it? You know, to be honest, after a while, and you've had your Facebook and you're running and you don't have any problems, I don't really see the point in seasoning after a while. I've never had any problems with my ads. I know Jen and Gord, they don't season anything anymore. They just go ahead and they post it. Because once you have like a good reputation with Facebook, they're not nearly. Those books do help bringing on that. Yes, exactly. That was another thing too. And Shane's actually put it up. Shane's actually built a business already with Isagenix. So he's gonna actually. We're probably gonna bring him out. He suggested he's gonna do a how to build your business and how your mindset is super important, and that's super true. Having a positive note and having that gratitude in the morning and leading yourself into positivity and keeping those like shitty moods, right? I know sometimes I have to like shut off, you know, if I don't close a deal or someone, I run their stuff and then they're just not there, it totally will mess up my my whole mindset. Oh yeah, there's the little one, Olivia, she's a monster. Hi Olivia. She's waving. She's saying hi to everyone. Yes, read The Magic and Think and Grow Rich.
Yeah.
And I just got Pocket Full of Money. That's another good book. Have you read that yet, Caitlin?
Oh my God, I'm so obsessed with that book. I love it. It's
you know what's really funny? It's actually all linked together. It's what is it? David Cameron. I think he's linked together actually with the girl from.
Oh really? Honestly, if you guys just take those two books, The Magic and Happy Pocket Full of Money, and like reread them until you have it like ingrained in your brain, that's all you'll ever need to do for your mindset. It has everything you need to be successful. If you guys, because The Magic is supposed to be like a morning practice. It's not like your daily reading. You know, it takes like 5 minutes to read a chapter, and then it's your daily practice. It's part of your routine. But then Happy Pocket Full of Money is like your actual reading for the day. If you spend like 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes reading, like it will set the tone for your entire day, and it will change your life, and it will change the way you are. I'm obsessed with that book.
Is it, Jeff and panel, is it good to split test an ad for 2 days and then decide if it's worth keeping? Yeah, minimum 2 days. Minimum 2 days.
Sometimes it takes Facebook a little bit to get your audience, right? So if you only leave it for a day, it is kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely. Yeah, you definitely want to get on the books, right? Because it makes everything easier. There's things that people say. They say that it literally, when your mindset's there, stuff becomes easy.
Yeah.
Like it literally just becomes easy. You're just like,
it is. It's just the way that you react to things, like issues that you run into just are not that big of a deal anymore. You get over it a lot quicker, and you find new solutions and ways to get through things. And like everybody is given the exact same tools, systems, resources. It's you that is the like X factor that's going to make it or break it. Because we're given all the same videos, all the same training, all the same tools, the exact same Facebook platform. We can all split test the exact same things, but it's you. Like when you sit down and you do your ads and you have like a different energy, that if you come into it with an energy like, oh, this is gonna suck, I don't really know what I'm doing, like I don't know if this is gonna work, I don't want to waste money on this, I can't waste the money on this. It's not. I can promise you, it's not gonna work. But if you come into it like, okay, I'm gonna do it. This is gonna be awesome. This is gonna rock. I'm gonna find my ad. I'm gonna find my audience. You will.
Jesse asked a question. What are some of the definitive things you shouldn't say or mention? Money. Do not talk about making money, how much money you made, like stuff that's like really aggressive, how I made $1 million in fucking 2 weeks, click on my link above. Anything like that, you're automatically out. So you have to stay positive through this. Yeah, absolutely. And we always say this is not a get rich quick. This is like so a lot of people, they have like a 5-year plan, right? Ours is like within 90 days, I'm telling you, 90 days, you guys can be making 5 figures a month. Yeah. There's guys doing it all the time. I'm not joking you. And the way the compensation plan is, the way it happens is once you get past like 3A and then you hit 4A, 4A to 5A to 6A is fast. And you're still spending the same amount of money on the ads, but your commissions are like double and triple what they were in 2A, so it just exponentially grows. Caitlin and I officially have hit 6A, both of us.
Nice.
Hey,
good job.
That's crazy.
Caitlin just has to make one more direct sale.
That's so awesome, guys. That's crazy.
Her next direct sale, she is a 6A officially.
Wow.
And I know I'm a 6A because you're sitting on like 4 or 5 points right now, you two, Gord and Jen. Get them in.
A lot, guys. It's just like you start to get all these people coming in. It takes a while in the beginning, and you're what's happening, like, is this going to take off? And then if you just be patient, like any business, takes time to get going, and then it just all starts to come at once. And Jeff and Caitlin, like, they reiterated that fact to me many, many times, and it does, and it's going to happen for everybody in the line as well. So it's exciting to know that everyone's going to be in the same spot eventually, right? With lots of hard work and dedication to it.
Yeah, like Jen and Gord and Darren and Mike, like they were honestly our first people that came in, so they're a couple months ahead of everybody. Like everybody that's in the group now has kind of come in very quickly at the same time, so everybody's kind of at the same spot right now, which is really awesome because you guys can all grow together. But the biggest thing, don't get discouraged when you've come in here for a month and you've spent like $100 on ads and you haven't made any money. You know?
Yeah, absolutely not. It's just
You got to build that momentum and build like in any typical business. You couldn't be profitable for years possibly. So don't come into this and be discouraged that you didn't make money in your first month or second month or sometimes even the third month, because sometimes that happens. It all depends on you. And if you're only spending $5 a day on ads, sometimes it's going to take a little bit longer. So don't get discouraged with yourself. Like, just build the momentum, build up your email list. We email them for you guys all the time. We get people on the webinars. Jeff closes them on the webinars and the sales calls. Like, just be patient with yourself and just keep that vision. If you guys know where you're going, it's not going to matter how you get there, how long it takes to get there. Just keep that vision of why you guys came in here in the first place.
Exactly. So I just put the commission charts in the Skype group. I got to tell you guys, Skype for me, and especially in the online marketing world, is the #1 way. So I try and keep you guys all in that group. And if it says unsupported content, it's because maybe you don't have PowerPoint, or maybe you don't have Microsoft Word, or you're trying to do it on your phone. You're best to download that. But Skype, if you keep the Skype on at all times, you guys are going to see the sales coming in. Ask Caitlin, ask Gord. I rarely talk on the Facebook chat stuff.
Oh,
Yes,
we've been telling everybody on our team too to get Skype on their phone and.
Yeah, like it's
because it's an easier way to keep the people who are actually buyers in one spot, because the Facebook group, there's a lot of people, like everybody who comes on the webinar and who gets a $99 thing, they go in the Facebook group. But the people who are actually in Enagic, we can separate them and have like our actual team conversations about the buyers and the this and the trainings and everything that is special for everybody in Enagic, right? We can kind of separate it.
yeah.
Jordan, and she just, Evelyn, the Jordan Belfort, persuasion models. That guy knows how to persuade people. I mean, he persuaded people for billions of dollars.
Yeah, we have that training in the files section. We have that training.
We have so much training and stuff like that in the file section, guys, for this. But the video content, I mean, God, if you guys spent a couple hours a week just going around, farting around, and doing video content, man, it literally, at the end of it all, you're going to end up with like massive amounts of leads, and you can't hop into this. You can't hop into this program thinking you're going to make $1 million in a month, or if you don't get a sale within 2 weeks spending $5. The number is this. Generally speaking, you want to hit between every $300 to $400 you spend, you'll get a sale. Does that make sense? Gord, Jen, would you guys agree with that? Roughly around $300 to $400 on a spend, you'll finally get your sale.
Yeah. We got our first sale pretty quick when we started.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wouldn't expect if you're going to spend $5 a day, yes, you will end up getting buyers. Yes, you will. It's inevitable because you're going to still building your list. But it just means it's going to take you that much longer to get there. That's all. And it's fine. If that's all you have to do to get in there to eventually get to your point, by all means, do it, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Do it. But
it doesn't matter how long it takes to get there. Just keep that vision in mind. It doesn't matter how long it takes.
Just know that the stats don't lie.
Yeah.
The stats don't lie. It literally doesn't. What do you guys have? Like 2,000 people in your group?
Our funnel?
Yeah, like in your list.
Your list.
I think it's more. It's got to be more than that now because since we started this new ad, this one is bringing in all the cheap clicks.
So you're probably around 2,500, and I think I'm close to like 5,000. I've doubled, right? And I know myself, my huge jump is like once you get around that 2,500 to 3,000. Next thing you know, just like buyers come in. They're from like emails out that we send out. You can do it the old school way like I do. Yeah, you guys could be like Shane. Shane throws on Isogenics Party and Fast. And don't get me wrong, what he does is good, but he built a business making $3,000 or $4,000 a month, and it took them 4 years to build it, or 3 years to build that, right? And working a full-time job. We're talking, guys, 90 days to be making five figures a month.
Yeah.
I don't even care if it's 6 months.
Yeah.
It's unheard of to be making 5 figures a month in 6 months.
Yeah.
Hands down. No, there's nothing out there. That's why we say there is literally nothing out there like this in the marketplace where you can earn this much money this fast and see results that fast. There's just nothing. And I know that for a fact. And when this new system's built up, the new one that I dashed out a bunch of money for us, it's going to destroy. And then we just got Great Britain, and my next point, key point, 1 year, seriously, though. Yeah, even 1 year to make 5 figures a month. I mean, Jesus, that's crazy. But yeah, we just got Great Britain. He's just getting up and ramped up and in. We're soon going to be able to. I'm going to host webinars with him at like 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock my time, which is like 6 or 7 o'clock Great Britain time, and we're going to start doing webinars there. So guess what that means? We don't have to be there. We don't have to be on their time zone. All we have to do is run traffic to it, and we'll take care of it. That's what the 90% done for you system is. I do the rest of it. And then from there, I'm going to get somebody in Australia, and then we're going to run traffic there. And then guess what? All you have to do, literally, I mean, it might be difficult, but you might have to go to the drop-down in Facebook and put it to Australia or Great Britain. A whole lot more work you got to do. And then press send. But that's seriously what I have in the works. And I'm telling you guys right now, that's untapped territory because there's absolutely zero people doing what I'm just about to launch into in both those countries. Not one person. And there's 65 million people in the UK. 65 million that no one else is doing this with. That's ridiculous. Oh no, 2 more clicks. Yeah, exactly. 2 more clicks on the thing. So, and I don't know what Australia is. Does anyone know what Australia's population?
I'll look it up, Dad.
Let's take a look.
I've even tried. I've run some traffic to Australia. It's hard because of the time difference and whatnot, but there are a couple Australians on our team, but I always get a ton of leads from there. I mean, if we had a webinar that was at a good time, we would absolutely all crush it there because it's such an untapped.
So we're about to go into 2. I will. Don't worry. If I have to, I'll literally fly to Australia and stay there for a couple months to launch it there. There's 23 million in Australia and 65 million in the UK. That's 100 million people. That's more than all of North America, guys.
No other teams are running any traffic there.
Nothing substantial.
No.
So when I have that in place, you guys realize that it's opened up a whole can of ass whoop. So yay, Infinite Freedom Team, because we're going to crush it. We're going to have so many 6-day guys and people pumping out numbers, it's going to be ridiculous. Let's have a party in Australia. I'm down. We'll go rent those catamaran things, and we'll go and we'll scuba gear, dive, and everything else.
Can I come?
Yes, you can come, sweetie. My daughter's like, can I come?
Of course.
It sounds fun.
Yeah, it will be fun. So yeah, that's the next thing. I know about 1,000 Aussie. Yeah, so Shane's already got a bunch of people that he knows down in Australia. So just imagine the impact this is going to have when we launch Australia.
I thought this was happening in Australia right now too, though.
What's that?
Isn't this in Australia now? Don't we have people from Australia?
Yeah, but you can't do it properly if you don't have any support.
Okay.
We're on such a crazy time zone difference. I mean, think about it. What is it, 16 hours or something ridiculous?
It depends where they are in Australia.
Somewhere around 16-hour difference. So how do you possibly, I mean, we're doing it like they're having to like log into our webinar at like a weird time, and then the follow-up emails are going to be it's just going to be really hectic, right? So, and to do this, we're going to everyone's going to have to actually get different landing pages too. You're going to have to run different 17 hours difference in certain areas. But yeah, you're going to have to run, and this is another thing we're going to have to set up. We're going to have to set up different landers and different domains pointing to these landers, and the reason is because they need to go into a different list because we can't be emailing them all in the weird time. Like the times have to match with Australia. Times have to match with Great Britain, right? So they're going to have to go into a whole different other bucket list, so it's going to be more work for Caitlin. And Caitlin, have you set up anything with Karen to get her to do some of the workload?
No, I need to though.
What are the landing pages? Well, Caitlin, Carrie, you've already got Carrie's
Carrie
info.
should have her landing page. She should already have it, I think. The landing page is like where you put your email in so people subscribe to your list and then get notifications about the webinars.
And here's another thing, guys. If you guys currently are using my landing page and you're using some other video or whatever, and then my thank you page, seriously, guys, think about going and doing your own video, doing your own picture, and giving it to Caitlin so it can go on the landing page. And then Caitlin's really good at collabing with we call it a swipe, but like my landing page says, you know, how a bankrupt guy with a grade 9 education fired his boss in 15 days. We have to come up with yours because you're not me, right? So that, and then a picture, and then the landing page saying thank you for joining the webinar. Those are the three things, and then you're congruent at that point. And then your video ad, you'll never really have to change the landing page and the thank you page ever again. It's literally just doing your own videos. Did I have to do anything with that? I haven't seen anything for that. I know you asked for my email. Caitlin, did you send Carrie?
I thought I sent it to you, but if I haven't, then I will, because, hang on, let me just check my Skype here. I might have sent it on Skype. Or maybe I thought I did.
Just email it to her.
Yeah, no, I sent it to you on Skype, Carrie.
Okay, well, Carrie, send us your email and she'll email you all that stuff. So,
No, you don't have to do anything with that unless you want to. Unless you're going to do your own video ad, then I need a picture of you and a thank you video from you. And there are some example thank you videos in the file section of the group. Or, yeah.
all right. So now I guess it's going to get down to the last couple things. So I invited someone to be a speaker. And where is Shailene? Shailene, where are you? Say something in the chat roll so I can invite you. And Shane, I invited you. So click on the link when I invited you in the wherever it shows up. Did you get that?
Where you go?
Okay. And Shane. I need you guys to hop in here. I invited you, Shane. And is Jordan in our Skype group? I don't think he is.
I'm pretty sure he is. I see a Jordan. Maybe not. Maybe that was an infinite.
No, there's no Jordan in here. Oh, Jordan Powers, yes. Yes, I forgot about that. You were in oil and gas? I didn't realize you were in oil and gas, Jordan. I knew you were in like plumbing and stuff like that. Maybe that was from before. Where is Shane? Shailene. Oh, did Shailene type in the chat? No, she didn't. Oh, there she is. There we go. I invited you, Shay. Shane, I just invited you again. I hope you don't have a blank landing page, Zach. There's no way that he has a blank landing page. He has my stuff on it, right? Zach? Caitlin?
He might have gotten one of the white ones, but that's easy to change.
Oh, yeah. You might have got the standard blank thingy.
Yeah.
That's what your husband does. Oh, well, then there you go. Shay's husband used to do that, too. How I was able to fire my husband's boss. Blank.
Yeah.
Hey, Shay.
Hi.
That's what your husband does. Oh, well, then there you go. Shay's husband used to do that, too. How I was able to fire my...
Yeah.
Invite as speaker. Shane, I've invited you. Where do you have to click at? There you go. Shay's husband used to do that, too. How I was able to fire my... You must have both two things going on right now, Shay. Invite as speaker. There you go. I don't have a link. Shay, can you tell Shane where he clicks on it? Because I've never been... You must have both two things going on, Shay. There you go. I don't have a link. Shay, can you tell Shane where he clicks on it? Because I've never been. He has a going feedback the video.
I actually didn't click anywhere. It just automatically popped up for me.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I clicked. It just popped up on the. Yeah, Shane, you have to be on the. You can't be on the YouTube. You actually have to be on have the webinar, the chat. It should just pop right up. I just invited you again. Yeah, I know you're on the webinar, but are you on the YouTube channel or are you actually on the webinar with the chat role? Invite as a speaker. I just clicked it again for you. It should just pop up and say you're invited. If you can't pop in, we will, if it's not going to work for you, Shane, we'll just announce it anyway. We're just going to bring you on. So, weird. I don't know why it's not working. Anyway, so it was a close one. We've watched everyone's videos, and between the two of you guys, so Shay, once again, awesome video for your second video. Did an awesome job. Shane, awesome job on his first video. He used Fiverr. She's used Fiverr. So this week we're just going to split both you guys, both $150 US each. How's that?
Thank you so much.
Well, that always helps out with the ad spends, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So it works towards that. So in 2 weeks, what have you made? What, $200? You made $350 in 2 weeks. That's paid for all your ad spend.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Shane's sending me. I don't know why it's not working for him.
That's like $1,000 Canadian.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot of money. So congrats, guys. So what do you guys think for a contest for this week? Caitlin, Gord, I'm going to give it to you guys this week to come up with this week's game time winner.
Oh, yeah?
Caitlin, you need to take off the mute. Yeah, I can't be the one that comes up with the contest each week.
I don't know. What does everyone think? What do you guys want to do for a contest?
Are you doing like another video contest?
Video is what drives the traffic. You know what I think we should do? I think we should promote people to step out of the box and maybe use Fiverr.
Mm-hmm.
People that use videos that are like subbed in and subtitles as well. Subtitles are a big thing. Have you guys used the rev.com yet? Gord, Jen?
No.
You guys should, because it'll increase your mobile conversions.
Yeah, but we don't need to. We're running the first original car video, and that's all we're running. So.
No. If you can still use that, but I think it'll cost you like $5. and they'll
Yeah.
put an RTF file, and then when you're scrolling through Facebook and you don't want to press the play to listen to it, you can read the text.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah,
the
yeah.
titles, yeah.
It's closed captioning, and it's a really, really good feature to have.
Okay. You can actually put that on the video we're running right now, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what you do. You'll literally upload it to rev.com, whatever. I think they charge $1 per minute, so if it's like a 3-minute or 4-minute, it costs you $4. They send you the file, and then you just upload it, and then when you're scrolling, it'll just have the subtitles like on mine.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
It's just an added feature that you guys can do. So I think maybe the consensus at this point would be to, as Kamei would say it, Kamei is in contractions, by the way. She's going to probably have a baby in the next 24 hours, I'm sure here. She's eating ice cream right now. She's digging into the ice cream for the contractions. It's pretty funny. What is Fiverr? So, Fiverr.com. Remember that. You guys can make videos and put them in and get them to, become the masters of like putting together a video. Multi-million-dollar corporations use Fiverr to get people to edit videos and stuff. So, I bet you Shay's obviously text messaging because that's Kamei's really good friend. And I heard my table vibrate. So that's how Shane created his first video. I told him, hey, go to Fiverr.com, and I think he spent like maybe $20. Shay, how much was yours? $4 or something? Didn't your video cost you $4 for that guy to do it?
Yeah, it was like $4, like $4.50.
Yeah. So you can spend like $4 or $5. Tell her to walk. It really helped Andrea. Yeah, she's been walking around. She's been loading the car with the baby stuff, so she knows that when we're ready to go. It's all nested up here.
I'm so excited.
Grocery shopping. We've been walking around. Now she's eating.
Gotta go jumping in and out of the truck a couple times.
Yeah, she already did that too. We're good to go. So Shane's was $30. No, it's not free. You'll have to pay. You can put a bidding price of $5, $10. But guys, I'm not saying that you have to do the Fiverr, but I'm saying get creative with like subbing in like some pictures and stuff like that. You can actually do it yourself. Caitlin built her whole video herself, just using software. I've walked with all of mine. It does help. Yeah. That's what I would do. You guys can use software to build your own video or whatever and dub in stuff. Some people can do that. But if you don't, which I don't, Wondershare. There you go. Caitlin, Wondershare is the one she uses for video. Oh, contraction cut happening. Then I give a tip if they do it on time. There you go. You can tip them and everything. So I guess this week, what we'll do, most original and best overall. So we'll go 200 and 100. But I want to see you guys get like creative and like subtitle something in there. Do something different. I don't care if it's rev.com and you put in the closed captioning. I don't care if you put like titles in there. Just something different. Don't be like me where I just sit in front of a camera and then put rev.com on there. Get a little bit more creative with the stuff. Yeah, video editor for people on their phones, free apps. I don't know any free apps. I'm sure there are some out there.
iMovie on your phone.
What's that?
Then use
Yeah.
iMovie.
Yeah, that's right. iMovie. Yeah, iMovie's another one. I might even suggest for you, Gord, to maybe use Fiverr, get a video for yourself constructed with Fiverr, get them to like dub in, and maybe you can try and get some people like, because Jen's are rock starring it. Maybe find one that you can rock star as well.
Yeah, I've been trying.
I think for you, I'll be perfectly honest with you, get in that mechanic uniform. I'm telling you right now, get in it, take some pictures in there, and then have you out on your deck with your computer and get them in there and talk about it, and then, here I was working, and they'll show pictures of you in your mechanic outfit, and then, here I am building an online business today, and you can be out on your patio on a beautiful day in front of your computer and have some pictures, right? Shit like that, dude, because then it really gives them visualization of where you are, what you're doing, and what you're building.
Yeah.
Believe me, I'm a guy, I know that shit works. So give that a go.
I'll give it a try.
Go hop in your greasy outfit and get Jen to take some pictures of you in her vehicle.
I work on Hondas. I don't get dirty at work.
or buy a car of some. Creating a video would be different for me all around. Yeah, well, there you go. That's what we're trying to do. Something easy if you have a GoPro is GoPro Studios. There you go, Jesse. There's another thing. So GoPros, I mean, there's lots of ways to go out there and do it, but let's get creative and come out there. And then I think that's what we'll do. So just can't be just a video standalone. I don't care if you use closed captioning. I don't care if you add in your own little video stuff, you know, how I changed my life, whatever it is, do something different. But that's it. I'm going to wrap it up for tonight because her water could break anytime soon here, and she's eating all the ice cream, and I want some ice cream too because I want the ice cream.
Sorry.
For sure. All right, guys. Have a great night, and we will talk to you later. Ciao.
Bye. Good luck.
Thanks. Bye.